Right, as promised, it is now time to talk transfers. Just 5 days remaining before the Friday deadline. Are you looking forward to deadline day already?
Yeah, I should have a bank holiday, shouldn't we, really? It's always one of the most popular during the season. But I think it's all been... We've had, like, the PSR deadline in June, and I always think the day before seems to get a lot busier as well now. So the Thursday night could be really interesting. Yeah, we always look forward to it, don't we? Unless your club don't really have much money and you're worried about losing your best player.
Exactly. Let's talk about exactly what's going on right now. Let's start with the development in Napoli's interest in Scott McTominay. This is an exciting move for him.
Certainly is, if he says yes. So we know now that Napoli have agreed a fee with Manchester United for Scott McTominay. Fee understood to be around €30 million, plus a significant sell-on for Manchester United if this goes through. Personal terms haven't been agreed yet, though, Adam, and he still has to decide wherever he wants to go. So it's a really interesting one. So we don't know just yet if he's got his heart set on Napoli, but you get the feeling United would probably like him to say yes because they're very, very keen to secure the signing of Manuel Ugarte, the PSG midfielder, and it looks like they're waiting for an outgoing on that one.
If McTominay does go to Napoli, they could have a Scottish central midfield pairing, couldn't they? Indeed,
yeah. Managed by Antonio Conte, Romelu Lukaku up front, and potentially McTominay alongside Billy Gilmour. I mean, they're hoping for a development on that over the next few days, although Gilmour played yesterday, and the manager, Zula, was very, very impressed with him. So that's an interesting one. He played yesterday, but still looks like he could be going to Napoli. So that one might develop maybe tomorrow.
So Gilmour likely to leave Brighton. We'll keep a close eye on that one. But a replacement for him at Brighton looks pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, this is a player they've been interested for, Matt O'Reilly, the Celtic midfielder, who's done ever so well at Celtic in a couple of seasons. But that is looking close. Friday, it sounds like it was getting ever so close.
I wanted to talk about Ipswich. They've been so busy, haven't they? Obviously, they've had a really difficult start to the season with, Liverpool and Manchester City, but they're making signings for the longer term as well, aren't they? Another one too.
Yeah, and I know they've lost those games, but I think Kieran McKenna will be encouraged by the bits he's seen. And as you say, they're probably the two hardest games you can get. So he'll be looking to push on now, and he'll be looking to push on with Dara O'Shea, who's completed his transfer from Burnley. Listening to Scott Parker yesterday, he seemed a bit frustrated, and I can understand why. Wilson Odobert made his Tottenham debut yesterday, the signing from Burnley, so that's an interesting one. But yeah, Dara O'Shea has completed his move to Ipswich, and here was the video.
Obviously, the club is a massive club, and I know that from speaking to people in and around it. Obviously, the manager was a huge part of why I've come here. I've really admired him over the last couple of seasons. What he's done here and elsewhere, and I think for this stage in my career, I think it's a perfect time for me to come to a club like this and to work with a manager like him.
Yeah, so that's Dara O'Shea heading from Burnley to Ipswich, who have been very, very busy. Your prediction of who's going to be the busiest club this week, do you think?
Crystal Palace.
OK.
Yeah, because Anderson to Fulham for good money, but still an established first-team defender. They'll look to get at least one defender in. I know they want another forward, so I think that'll make them busy. But Arsenal, maybe. Listening to Mick Arteta yesterday, say they're still a little bit light forward-wise, which I found quite interesting. Whether they get anything done with a week to go, I don't know. United obviously want the midfielder. Chelsea want the number 9. Liverpool haven't done anything yet. I think it's pretty much all clubs still want to do a couple of things. Southampton saying they were light yesterday. So, yeah, I think a big week ahead.
And you mentioned Chelsea there. There's obviously going to be a lot of clubs thinking, right, I want to snap up some of their surplus as well.
Absolutely, yeah. But obviously they're looking to sign a striker as well, but scoring 6 goals today was a real positive for them. But they have this sort of exiled group of players who are training at certain times of the day, not around the first team. But a lot of them are very established and very good players. And obviously they'll be looking to get Raheem Sterling out. So it'd be interesting to see where he ends up. The Ivan Toney situation, I'm sure Thomas Frank could be asked about that after this game as well. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy next few days.